Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we will presentation about environmental issue and water pollution.
My name is Asfadinia Asabilah.
And my name is Khairina Nirmala.
We are from Chemistry Class A.
Environmental issue or environmental problems. At this time, many events occurred due to environmental damage, one of which was climate change. Climate change is evidence of natural damage caused by high human consumption. Among these behaviors are thick factory smoke, the use of motorized vehicles, forest fires, and so on. The smoke will accumulate and then accumulate in the upper atmosphere, which then becomes thick and threatens global warming. The water cycle consists of evaporation, the formation of rain, clouds, rain, infiltration, and runoff. Water flow that follows over the surface due to the full infiltration capacity of the soil. Water is a source of life. Among other things, for raw water consumption, irrigation for agriculture, recreation, and industry. Thus, the importance of water in life, but unfortunately, its supply is very limited. Of the total amount of water on Earth, 97.5% is salt water, so only 2.5% is fresh water, of which 2.3% is in the form of ice. Thus, only 0.5% can be utilized. In the process of following water, pollution often occurs, among other caused by industrial activities, home industry waste, and household waste. It's made worse by carrying litter carelessly. Pollution also occurs in the lake from fishing activities with monkeys and food waste around the lakes. The water becomes cloudy, foamy, dirty, and smells. Of course, water is no longer safe for agricultural irrigation, let alone being used as drinking water. How should we treat water? We can protect water from pollution, among others by treating large industrial and home industry waste. Use water wisely, making good sanitation, reducing detergent, not throwing garbage into rivers, switching to sustainable fisheries, and managing restaurant waste properly. Maintaining water quality will also support tourism in the surrounding area, so that more visitors can enjoy the beauty of nature. This can be accomplished with the cooperation of all stakeholders, but the government and the community. Maintaining water quality will also support tourism in the surrounding area so that more visitors can enjoy the beauty of nature.
Water pollution. All forms of life depend on water. Liquid water constitutes about half the volume of every living biological cell. Water can act as a solvent, reagent, product, and catalyst, chaperone, messenger, and controller. Interaction with water are a major driving force for biomolecular structure and function in living systems. They are dominant force in the folding of protein and nucleic acids, the partitioning of salts across membranes, and the binding of metabolites and drugs to biomolecules. Specific water molecules often play critical roles in biological mechanisms. To better understand healthy life and control diseases, we need faster and more accurate computational, classical, and quantum models of water. Life depends on the solubility of gases in water. Humanity depends on sea life for food, and they require conditions under which oxygen has sufficient solubility in water. Marine plants require carbon dioxide, which must be dissolved in water in order for photosynthesis to produce carbohydrates which release oxygen. Gas solubilities in water depend on temperature, pressure, and salinity. Also important for biology are water surface tension and capillary action. The height and branching of trees depends on water's capillary action due to an interplay of the force of attraction and surface tension. Water exhibits capillary action where the water rises into a narrow tube against the force of gravity. Water adheres to the inside wall of the tube and surface tension tends to strengthen the surface, causing a surface rise and more water is pushed up through cohesion. The process continues as the water flows up the tube until there is enough water such the gravity balance the adhesive force. For example, when water is carried through exam upstream in tanks. Forming a hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bonding in water. This is a space-filling ball diagram of the interaction between separate water molecules. A hydrogen bond is the electromagnetic attraction created between a partially positively charged hydrogen atom attached to a highly electronegative atom and another highly electronegative atom. A hydrogen bond is a type of dipole-dipole interaction. It is not a true chemical bond. Thus, attraction can occur between molecules intermolecularly and within different parts of a single molecule intramolecularly. Hydrogen bond donor. A hydrogen atom attached to a relatively electronegative atom is a hydrogen bond donor. This electronegative atom is usually fluorine, oxygen, or nitrogen. The electronegative atom attracts the electron cold from around the hydrogen nucleus and by decentralizing the cloud, leaves the hydrogen atom with a positive partial charge. Because of the small size of hydrogen relative to other atoms and molecules, the resulting charge, though only partial, is stronger. In the molecule ethanol, there is one hydrogen atom bonded to an oxygen atom, which is very electronegative. This hydrogen atom is a hydrogen bond donor. Hydrogen bond acceptor. A hydrogen bond results when this strong partial positive charge attracts a lone pair of electrons and on another atom, which becomes two hydrogen bond acceptor. An electronegative atom such as fluorine, oxygen, or nitrogen is a hydrogen bond acceptor. Regardless of whether it is bonded to a hydrogen atom or not, greater electronegativity of the hydrogen bond acceptor will create a stronger hydrogen bond. The diethyl ether molecule contains an oxygen atom that is not bonded to a hydrogen atom, making it a hydrogen bond acceptor. Like dissolves light, the insolubility of nonpolar molecules in water, even if it were possible to mix nonpolar molecules, show in gray, and water molecules as shown in A. This situation would be unstable. The water molecules would soon congregate together under the influence of their dipole and hydrogen bonding attraction, attaining by the situation of lower energy shown in B. Chemical theory has not reached the point where it can predict essentially how much of one substance will dissolve in another. The best we can do is to indent in general terms the relationship between solubility and the microscopic structure of solute and solvent. For the example, for a similar reason, methanol CH3OH is completely miscible with water. In this case, both molecules are polar and can form hydrogen bonds among themselves, and so there are strong intermolecular attraction within each liquid. However, CH3OH dipoles can align with H2O dipoles, and H3OH molecules can hydrogen bond to H2O molecules, and so the attraction among unlike molecules in the solution are similar to those among like molecules in each pure liquid. Again, there is little tendency for one type of molecule to become segregated from the other.
The summary: environmental issue is like global warming and other damage caused by high human consumption. Among these behaviors are factory smoke, the use of motorized vehicles, forest fires, and so on. The action that we can take now are sorting waste between organic and inorganic, processing waste or recycle it into compost, loving, respecting, and protecting the habitat of plant and animal population, which are created by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Particularly vulnerable to pollution is water. More compounds may be dissolved by air than by any other liquid on Earth, earning in the nickname universal solvent. That explains why water may be contaminated so simply. They seep into and combine with toxic compounds from factories, cities, and farms, resulting in water pollution. Thank you for watching. Jazakumullahu ilman nafi'ah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.